Hi everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. Welcome to this week's Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 124. I always have to look. Oh, and I'm going to be using some new stuff today. I thought, you know what? I'm getting antsy to try some of the new in-color blends as well as that beautiful new perfectly penciled DSP. So that's what I'm going to play with today. So I hope you're excited to see that. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Good, good, good. All looks good. I got my computer back, so hopefully I don't jinx, knock on wood, saying anything about it. If the guys are watching me from the store, I go to Data Doctors. Hi, I gave them each a business card. They were asking about what I do for a living. See my hands. I think my thing is delayed. All right, good, good, good. All right, so hopefully you're still here. Hopefully you can hear me. I can see my hands, so that is good. Oh. All right, so the guys at the store were asking me different things. So, anyways, so just please refresh if you can. Let me type that in. Please refresh. I will type that. All right. So hopefully that looks good. All right. So I'm going to play with the new DSP, like I said, and it is the perfectly penciled. It is beautiful. It reminds me a lot. We had some black and white DSP before. So this kind of reminds me of that, but it's got different flowers. It's got some stripes. I showed it the other day. It's got some amazing stripes, and it's just really, really fun. So I'm going to have a great time with it this year, coloring it. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to have fun with that. I also need to remind you that thanks so much for your patience. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. So we have free shipping going on tomorrow. Not tomorrow, April 21st. And that's for orders of 75 or more. So just make sure that you look at the price, and you also want to make sure, like if you are using a coupon or anything like that, that will affect it. So just make sure that it comes to 75 before tax and shipping, and you watch your coupons. I have my host code I mentioned the other day, but if you want your own code, make sure you holler at me. The 21st, I have an appointment in the morning. I get my hair cut, and I also have a council Zoom with Stampin' Up. So if you holler at me on the 21st for your code, I might not see your message right away. So if you want your own host code, then you get free shipping that day using your code. Then you can use your code for 30 days. Now, you won't get free shipping on the other days. You'll just get free shipping on this day. But then when the new catalog starts, May the 3rd, you can order new catalog stuff, and those 2 orders or 3 orders or 4, depending on how many orders you have placed with that code, all combine in total, and then you get hostess benefits. So if that's something that you are interested in, make sure you let me know, and then I'll make you your own special code, and I will email it to you. So anyway, so thanks so much everybody for being here, and I apologize for that. I guess I don't know what to do, but so all is good. All is good now. So I'm going to be using the stripes, of course. Remember I said those will probably be my favorite, and they are. All right, so I used a basic white thick, so that's going to be my card base. And in the inside, I'm just going to put a strip down here on the bottom. So I don't know if it's just since my my computer has to kind of, they did a lot of work to the computer. So I wouldn't think that would have anything to do with why my phone doesn't connect. I don't know. The guys were asking me different things at the store. I am not technical. All right, so this is, I'm not going to color this. I am going to color the bigger piece. But what I want to do is I want to put my inside greeting really quick. So I'm kind of going backwards because I'm also going to be using the cup of tea. This has got some really cute sayings, and I love the font. So I'm going to be using some of that. I'm also going to be using the Sending Smiles bundle, and it's got these really fun long label-y kind of things. So I'm going to use those. And I'm going to use one of the greetings from there. So that's a brand new one as well. So I'm just going to go, take care of yourself. I thought that was a nice little saying. And I'm just going to put that on the inside of the card down here. And then that can kind of sit, you know, and dry a little bit. I'm also going to do my little tag thingy. So I want this to lay flatter. So I'm just going to bend it just gently. When it goes through the machine, so when it's so skinny like that, it kind of bends it a little bit. All right, so this is a fun saying. So a card to say hello, because you know what? That can be for anything. Is it? So maybe it's the wind. All right, because with the connecting. All right, so a card to say hello on our cute little tag. So adorable. All right, now let's bring over our piece of DSP. Now I cut the DSP down, and I am going to attach it to the basic black. Oh, I love basic black. Then I have some of my blends. Now I like this DSP because I don't feel like I need to color more than once, because if you look how it's drawn, there's like already like this kind of smoky, shadowy look to it. So when you color with the one color, you're going to get that shadow just because it's already on the paper. So I'm just using, you know, I'm not doing any blending. I'm just coloring. All right, so let's scoot down just a little bit. Could you hear my stand creaking like a ghost? All right, so this is just Old Olive. So I kind of mixed and matched some new blends as well as some current ones. So this is Old Olive. And then you just kind of have to figure out, well, where's the leaves? All right, so I'm going to do this for Old Olive here. And I want these ones to be Old Olive. And I also want to add a little bit of Pool Party, which I want to go back. So I see there's leaves in here. It's almost like the Where's Waldo of leaves. So you just have to look around. I think I got them all. All right, I also want to take my light Pool Party, and I'm going to just go a little bit around some of my, some of the images, and this is just going to make the eyeball know that there's a sky back there, but I'm not going to color the whole thing in. I'm just kind of wiggling it beside these. I'm doing it first just because it's a little easier to see before you get all your coloring going on. Plus I am going to be using the new Sweet Sorbet, and that's like a red. It's very close to Poppy Parade, and even though it should be dry, if I butt up against it, sometimes it may pull out some of that color. So I just as soon have my Pool Party be solid and pure without any color, you know, coming from here, right? So I'm just kind of keeping it So I'm not going to go over the whole thing. So that's good enough. So that's just going to give a little bit of eyeball that there's sky there. So hello everybody. So I know I was like, I didn't say hi to anybody by name today, which is unusual for me because I had that little bit of reconnecting. All right. But if anybody has a question that I missed, please make sure you ask it again, and I will keep popping my eyeballs up there. Oh, I know. And Rhonda, Stampin' Up is doing the free shipping, not me. Because a lot of times, if I have like a special going on and somebody orders like the day before, like when I do double eggs, a lot of times I'll just say, write that on your order sheet and, I'll give you double eggs, even though, you were a day before, the special. But when it's Stampin' Up doing it, that's out of my hands. So I can't do anything in regards to that. So I'm really sorry about that. All right. And then just remember that's orders of $75 before tax and shipping. All right. So this is this is the light parakeet party. Is that not a fun green? It is such a pretty bright green. I also see there's a couple leaves over here that I missed, and that is going to be back in the old olive. I just didn't want my leaves to be all the same color. All right. Not that there's a law or anything. All right. We also have two cute little butterflies. So I did notice, I can't even talk. I can't open a marker and color and talk at the same time. I did announce my DSP share the other day, so you want to make sure you sign up for that. That's for the USA only. And so this will be some of that DSP that you will actually get. So you'll be able to play with your own. All right, now this is light polished pink. And I wanted to have some really fun colors. So like I said, I'm not even going in with two different colors. I'm just coloring these just with the one shade. So this is light polished pink. And I'm just coloring in. I love to color. If anyone has watched my channel for any length of time, I love to sit in color. So this is some fun paper that you could take anywhere. You can color the whole 12 by 12 sheet and then trim it. But I just trimmed the sizes that I needed. All right. Oh, look at, I forgot that. I forgot that little butterfly too. So this was just a light pumpkin. And when you color it, it just kind of soaks in. It'll lighten as it sits. But see, it's got this beautiful color, and I didn't have to use another color just because it's already got that shadow already on the drawing of the paper. All right. Now these are, I believe, are these not daffodils? I think so. So I'm doing them with the dark daffodil. I think these are daffodils. So that's what I'm coloring them like anyways. So daffodils. And then, all right. I'm going to make this be pink right here, because then you're just kind of guessing what things are. Then I'm going to use the pretty light sweet sorbet, and I'm going to just go around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of trace and then just color it in, just so I don't go out of the lines. So I don't know if we're going to get any rain in Arizona or not. It was kind of a cool morning, but like I had to go and pick up my one computer and drop off the other one. I have like two. One's kind of a backup just in case. So they had to put a new solid state hard drive or whatever on my main one and update, I don't know, something that does something about viruses, but my hard drive was really slow, so now it's like super fast. So that's good. That is good. But the guy did say at the store that Queen Creek, even though I'm considered Santan Valley, we don't have super internet. So I'm probably not the only one. But still, it's frustrating. All right. So this is light sweet sorbet. But see how beautiful it looks? I mean, it's got that dark in there just because there's dark on the drawing. So I'm not even going to use the dark marker. I'm just using the light one. I love this red. So it's, like I said, it's very similar to Poppy Parade, but just a little bit different. The cardstock is even more similar. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to really be careful when I'm putting away scraps, because it's very similar to the eyeball. It's hard to kind of tell. All right, but look how pretty. So I'm almost done, and then we're just going to do the centers of our flowers. All right, so isn't that so beautiful? All right, so the center of the flower, I'm just going to use the dark balmy blue. I was trying to decide, well, what color do I put in the center? So that's what I ended up picking. Because it looks super cute. All right, so I think I got everything. I missed that right there. Oh, I missed a few of those. Who was in charge of telling me not to miss those? All right. So that's just that parakeet again. All right, very good. All right, now I am going to take a little bit of my white gel pen. You know me and my gel pen. Thanks, Don. And I'm going to just put a couple little dots in the center. And they're just very subtle. I mean, you hardly notice them. But, oh, and I forgot that one there too. It's like, where's Waldo of the flowers and stuff? All right, there we go. I think I got everything. So now we can put our cards together. All right, so I have my basic black. And then I made just a tiny little border. Even this paper right here, I really like that. That's behind it. It's kind of almost like a aged tile or something. So I really like that. All right, I'm going to glue it like this because I see better this way. So I can see my edges are about even. So it's just a tiny little bit of a border. And then we have our stripes. And I personally like my stripes to go up and down. So that's usually how I cut mine. All right, so same thing. Just visually making sure that this is the same. And then it should be good. All right. Then I want to use, I haven't used this yet. So this is the frayed ribbon. This is white frayed ribbon. It's really fun, but it's too thick. You know, it's too thick for here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. So I'm going to cut it in half. So I simply just cut all the way in half. And then it gives me two pieces like this. So I've got like two pieces of it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the ribbon. So I'm just going to come in here with my fingernail and I'm going to fray it even more. So now I'm peeling all of this ribbon. Now you can keep these if you want. You can make tassels with them. You know, you can do like stuff with this ribbon, right? Like you can, let's see, tie it like this. And now you have, you know, some other ribbon that you can do stuff with. All right, but what I'm going to do is so now I have this pretty ribbon. It's kind of frayed, and you can see all this going on here. And then I'm going to take where's my grid sheet? All right, I'm going to take the tear tape. So we're going to take our tear tape, and I'm going to put tear tape right on here. And I know you can tear it, but I like to cut it. All right, and then just give it a good push, you know, so that it's really down there. And then just peel that off. So now I've exposed, that's all sticky right there. So then I'm going to take this ribbon that I tore or shredded or whatever you want to call it. I frayed it, and I'm just going to start here. So I'm going to hold my finger, and I'm going to pucker it or gather, and then I'm going to push it into the tear tape so that this ribbon is going to be sticking in the tear tape, and it's going to give it this fun kind of look that, you know, you could get if you were a seamstress. But we're just using the tear tape to stick that ribbon down there. And then we're just going to cut and cut like that. So look at how cool this looks. Look at, it's just such a fun look to the card, right? All right. So let me bring my card over. So I'm going to put this on with dimensional. So it's got a little bit, oops, sorry, I banged the phone. So we're going to put this on with dimensionals. So it's going to pop off of there. And I'm like looking around my envelope. So I have my envelope. All right. That's going to go in there. And then, oh, here it is. There's a little butterfly. All right. So I also cut out a little butterfly from the paper. And I'm just going to color it really quick and then just cut it out. So I almost used the brass butterflies, but the paper already has butterflies on it, and I think the brass ones would be lost because they're a lot smaller, so then I didn't put it on. All right, so let's see. Let me put the inside, and then we'll cut our butterfly out. This is such fun paper to color. Oh my gosh. I like, because I didn't have to stamp anything. I mean, I stamped the greeting, but I mean, I didn't have to stamp, you know, because it's already there. All right. So if somebody doesn't have a lot of stamps, this paper is really good. All right, so we have a card to say hello. I'm going to put some baby dimensionals on that. Let's see, let me get the baby ones. And this is a perfect width. If you can put it on the right place. So it's a perfect width for this little die. This is the shorter one of the two. There's a really longer one and then the shorter one. And it's so fun. It's got these cute little edges to it. All right, so I'm going to stick this down here. So a card to say hello. I think that's pretty straight. Let me trim my little butterfly. And we're going to put this on there. I'm also going to use some of the new embellishments. All right, so I'm just trimming. So if you were going to make a whole bunch of cards, not everybody would get a butterfly probably. But they wouldn't be the wiser, right? Unless they're comparing their card to a friend's. All right, so that looks good. I'm also going to take a little bit of Wink of Stella. And we're going to put some Wink of Stella on the wings. Here. And here. So now the wings are very, very shiny. I thought there was 3. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it's covered up. All right. So then I'm going to take my little butterfly and we're going to take a glue dot. Hey, Kathy. What is it like in Pennsylvania? Is it cold there? My BFF lives in Pennsylvania. All right. So we've got our little butterfly. And can you see the little bit of sparkle on it? It's hard to tell. All right, but it does. It sparkles. So we're going to take our little butterfly. And I'm going to stick it on here. So it's got a little something something. And then I'm going to use the new In Color Opal rounds. And these are new in the new catalog. But these are the current in colors. So some of these colors that I used today to color are the upcoming in colors. These are the current in colors. But it's a new embellishment. So that's super cool. All right, so I'm just going to pick pale papaya. I think that's pale papaya. Who knows? Who knows? All right. And so I'm just kind of sticking them around. So there's that. So isn't that pretty? So do you like how, oh, so see, it's windy here too. Mother Nature is like windy everywhere. So I just kind of stick them in here. These are not a Stampin' Up. These, because several people ask about these little envelopes. And these are just from scrapbook.com. And then I just put the label maker. And they're too small, but they kind of work. So you're supposed to close them, but I just put this on the thing. And then they stick up. So then I kind of use this as a tab. So, you know, it's not a Stampin' Up thing, but it works. All right, so let me show you the one I was looking at, the one I did earlier. So they're all going to look a little bit different just because of the way that the DSP is. So here's another one cut. So see, here's the flowers on this one. And so I would just, when I'm like looking at it, I just kind of make the the butterfly be right side up. So see, they're all going to look just a little bit different. But it's so fun. So this one I need to add my Wink of Stella to, because I didn't. But do you like that? So do you, oh, I'm glad you like that with the ribbon. And you can do that with so many different kinds of ribbon. This is good because it sticks really good. Like some ribbons, if there's a coating on them, you know, you might have to be extra like forceful or whatever. But so just, you know, give it a good push. And I just love the look of it. Because sometimes you don't want to tie ribbon, but you want to use the ribbon. All right, so let me turn my phone so I can say, see you later, alligator. There. So hopefully we won't have any issues tomorrow. I don't know. I did that the other time too, right? It just took a little bit to spin. I was out today with my phone, so who knows if it has to like recoup. It's all technology. You don't want to hear me talk about technology because I don't know anything about technology. Several people did reach out to me and say other people are have problems too. So anyways, but so there you go. I thought it might be fun to play with some new things today. And coloring relaxes me, and it's just kind of one of those things that you really don't have to think. You know, I mean, you might have to think what color to use, but other than that, you can just put your TV on or the music or whatever and just sit and color. And we all need some relaxation in our lives. I know. All right, so I'm going to, thanks so much, Sandy. So So I will say see you later. I will see you tomorrow for my Whatcha Making Wednesdays, 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. And if you have any questions at all, if you need your own host code, make sure you holler at me, because I need to make the code before you place your first order. So just keep that in mind. And because like I said, the 21st, it's going to be kind of a crazy day. So I'd rather make your code today or tomorrow, and then you have it all ready to go on the 21st. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. All right. Oh, buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh, see you later, honeybee. All right, so I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Stay warm if it's snowing where you are. Stay in if you can. And have a great night. All right. Bye for now.